For forensics class, we are required to create a crime scene, as you see here, and show you how to process it. The first step upon entering the crime scene would be to evacuate any personnel that are not authorized to be here, civilians, etc. So guys, get out of here. Next, we will start with a spiral method to analyze the scene because we are in an indoor and small space. So, starting from the corner that we were just at, we would go around the room, starting on the outside, and travel all the way around it in multiple loops, getting smaller and smaller until we end up in the middle. We're not going to do the whole thing. At the same time, another detective or personnel would be taking photos of the scene for later evidence, and they would be taking notes of everything. Next, we will look at what the dead body itself and evidence that we need to have. Body itself, the chosen or assumed murder weapon, and any bloodstained material would be collected, the main collected evidence. Other things, like bloodstained materials, would be collected as trace evidence. These would be collected in different ways, like bloodstained clothing would be collected in a paper bag so that it would not mold. For instance, this victim's shirt would be put in an evidence bag labeled with the crime scene, the date, and the person who put it into the evidence bag. Next, we will look at possible entries and exits that we would have spotted upon in the spiral search. Exit and entrance number 1 would be this door right here that would lead directly into the Oldfield School Library or the George Nevins Library. And then the main entrance is this one that goes into the hall that leads to the art studio, Miss Wagner's room, and the French classroom. As there's no defining evidence of that is clear to see in the, by eyesight, we will have to rely on forensic science to determine which points were entry and exit points. Next, or as we are doing this, someone would have made a rough sketch of the crime scene, like this, with a key and everything, and they would have added measurements as to where the body, the murder weapon, and other items were in comparison to objects that are not movable. So, like a corner of a wall, a table that is locked into place, like this one right here, or perhaps a door. Thank you very much for watching. I am Polly Weber with the Daily News.